Hey, and I'm here to review Artemis Fowl and the Last Guardian by Eoin Colfer. It is the last book in the series. My pre-thoughts, as in what I thought before I read it, was the cover isn't exactly what I would like to see. It's yellowy gold. I just don't like the colour. I think if it was like this, but in pink or blue or something, maybe I might like it more, but I don't know, the colour just, it doesn't match with what I would think this would be. Maybe because I've seen the US version and the US version seemed more better. I do prefer the US version cover of this, but unfortunately I live in the UK, so I have to get this cover. So yes. So yes. The description sounds amazing. I mean, if you want, I'll read it out. It's Armageddon time for Artemis Fowl. Opal Kabaya, power-crazed pixie, is plotting to exterminate mankind and become Fairy Queen. If she succeeds, the spirits of long-dead fairy warriors will rise from the earth, inhabit the nearest available bodies and wreak mass destruction. But what happens if those nearest bodies include crows, or deer, or badgers, or two curious little boys by the names of Miles and Beckett Fowl? Yes, it's true. Criminal mastermind Artemis Fowl's 4-year-old brothers could be involved in destroying the human race. Can Artemis and Captain Hollishaw of the Lower Elements Police stop Opal and prevent the end of the world? Now, if that doesn't make you want to read it, then I don't know what will. Now, on to my main thoughts of the book after I've read it. Well, basically, I loved it. I loved the whole book, and I'm going to say that way before saying anything else about the book. I will try not to give out any spoilers because I don't like doing that. Artemis Fowl. I'll talk about him first. He is going through a journey from the first book to this book, and he is, I would say he's weird. He's really weird to me. He's not been like a hero in any of the books. It's been Captain Hollishaw. But in this book, things kind of turn out that he's the hero of it all, not Captain Hollishaw. But that's all I'm going to give away on that. He is a smart boy, and if I met up with him and I didn't have a boyfriend, I would probably go out with him because who wouldn't want a smart guy to be their boyfriend? Yeah, why not? On to Captain Hollishaw. I would love to be in her shoes. She is pixie or something. Fairy pixie. I can't remember, and I've only just read that. But yeah, she's a good character. I really admire her. She's one of my favourite female characters of all time. She's just amazing, and without her in the book, it would not be what the book is. Without Artemis Fowl, without Captain Hollishaw, it would just not be Artemis Fowl. I don't know why, it just wouldn't. There's other characters like Foley and Mulch, and they both bring some humour into it, I would say. And also, Foley plays a more of a main character, kind of. I mean, not as main as Captain Hollishaw or Artemis Fowl, but still, I like him a lot, and Mulch is the funniest out of the lot. Without Mulch and his thoughts, it just wouldn't be funny, so we need him, definitely. He's a really good character. I like him a lot. There's also other characters like the evil one in this book, which is Opal. And she's an enemy which came into one of the books at the beginning or something, and she's been an enemy ever since then. It's the last book, and now there's like 3 versions of her. There is the clone, her, and one from the future or something. But it's cool. It's real cool. She's a really good enemy, a really good one, and without her, it wouldn't be in this book. Also, other things happen. The main plot is in the description, which, is on the book. Yeah, I don't even know what else to say. There's also another character, Butler, who is the one who protects Artemis. He also cares about Holly, and he does anything to protect her as well. So he kind of protects Artemis and Holly, and it's kind of funny seeing him protect them too and not protecting his own health. He's just, I'll protect them, I don't care about me, I'll protect them. And I'm like, no, Butler, someone has to protect you. I would love to be that person to protect him. He's a good character, a really good character. As you can tell, I think really highly of the storyline of this book is amazing. And I am really sad to see this series end. When I got into the first one, I thought, do I want to read the rest of the series? Like, yes, I do. And I'm so glad I read the rest. And I'm sad, really sad to see it end. So yeah. My overall opinion of this book is, it's absolutely amazing. And if you haven't read the first one, yeah, then read it and then read the rest straight after. Just buy the whole 8 in one time. Just buy it all. Read it all. And if you have an opinion about this book, then write it in the comments below, please. Because I really want to know what you think of the book. Whether you think you hated it, or you liked it, or you thought the same as me, or you thought less of me, of what my opinion was. And it was just a really good series. And I mean, overall, this book, 5 out of 5 stars. That is my rating. And if I had to rate the whole series, it would be 5 out of 5. So, even though some of the books I rated 4 out of 5, overall it is 5 out of 5. For the storyline, for the characters, for everything, the pace of the book, the writing style. It is so easy to read these. You could probably read the whole 8 in 2 days if you were having a reading marathon, but if you were just reading now and then, you'd probably finish it within 8 days, maybe once per day. It is really easy to read. If you're not a reader, then just read a chapter a day and eventually you'll read it all. But yes, it is a really, really good book, and I can't wait to review more books because this is amazing. Lovely. So yes, it was a good book, 5 out of 5 stars for this book. I hope you enjoy the review. Yeah.